So in the skate session that you just saw, I was skating this. This is a collaboration between John Hill's Progress Daily brand and Braille. A couple years ago, Braille Skateboarding, the YouTube channel, released skate shoes. And from what I saw, the reviews were pretty good. They were just your standard, typical skate shoe. They had a bunch of different colors. I know they had black, gray, I think they had a burgundy. John Hill was seen skating in them as well. There were a ton of reviews from like big YouTube skateboard channels about the shoes. And overall, they were received pretty well. But if you didn't know, John Hill and Braille are just like really tight with each other. John Hill got a lot of his push at like an early start through Braille. Now, I've always liked John Hill's videos, but like him being with Braille, they kind of like helped each other grow. So they're really good friends. And Aaron Cairo and John Hill both skate for Revive Skateboards. And because they both have their own brands, they decided to do a collab, smashing the two brands together, Progress Daily, Braille, putting them together into this shoe. And I really, really like it. Now, before we get into all the good stuff about this shoe, because again, I really like it so far, I gotta talk about the one big negative for me, and it's mainly just a design issue. I hate how many times this shoe says the word Braille. It says the word Braille, or has, you know, the Braille B symbol like it does right here. I think it says it 7 times, maybe 8 times on the shoe, which is a little excessive. Like, this is supposed to be a collaboration between Braille and Progress Daily, and the only place this shoe says Progress Daily is right there on John Hill's character. It says Braille twice on the sole, one on this side, one on this side. It says Braille twice on the bottom sole. It has a big Braille and then a little Braille that you can barely see right there. It has Braille on the tongue. It has Braille on the inside of the tongue. It has Braille on the heel right there. And then it also has the Braille logo smack dab in the center. And this continues through the packaging. Braille also has their own boxes and own shoe packaging, which makes sense. It's their own shoe company. But the box comes with a big old B on it. And then the paper, like the tissue paper that's inside the box, just has the Braille logo everywhere. They really want you to know that Braille made this shoe. And I haven't had their other shoes in my hands, so I don't know if their other shoes are like that. But for me, that is like a really big kind of no-no in design. Like, I would love a more minimal shoe with maybe just like, I know you want Braille on it, but everyone knows in skateboarding what that symbol means. Everyone knows this symbol is the Braille YouTube channel. They are the biggest skateboarding YouTube channel on YouTube in the world. So when you see that, you know it means Braille. But besides that, I really like the shoe. My first impression out of the box, they were really stiff, which I actually kind of like. A lot of my other shoes have been really floppy, but even now I'm kind of struggling to bend this, which for me gives me a lot of support, and it makes my foot feel really protected. On top of feeling protected, the tongue is like a cushioned memory foam-esque tongue. So like, the board hits my foot, like I'm not gonna feel it. The Vans Av Pros that I've been skating for the past 4 or 5 months now are really thin. They skate really well, but they're really thin. And I've had the board slam it on my foot multiple times and leave like bruises, and it just really hurts. That is not gonna be a problem with this if you're worried about that. And for me personally, I thought the thickness would be a problem in terms of board feel. I thought it would be really difficult to feel my board, but I'm actually skating really well in them. My first session in them was really good. My first skate session in the shoes was brand new shoes and a brand new board setup, so I thought the combination was just gonna be like really bad, but actually they're skating really well, and they're doing a really good job of gripping to the rubber grip tape that I use. So I'm just gonna list off some of the specs on their website in case you're interested in them. There's a low profile comfort design combining suede, synthetic leather, sports mesh, and durable canvas. And like I mentioned before, the tongue has like a foamed padded area, so it helps protect your foot. The inside of the shoe is lined with mesh, so you know the shoe is kind of breathable, and there are some little air vent holes kind of on the side right there that are, you know, should be used to help ventilate the shoe. And one cool detail I thought, because it's Braille and you know the dotted symbol, the Braille symbol, the dots are down here just like their normal logo, but then the sole itself, the grip material, is also this like Braille style, you know, the little dot material, which is kind of cool. Nice design touch. And then they also claim they've got like high durability materials and high durability laces, which is always a plus. So, you know, just to make your shoe last as long as possible. One more main gripe I have with this is there are no half sizes. I typically skate a 10.5 skate shoe. A 10 is way too small. My foot's gonna feel really cramped. So for this shoe, I got an 11, and personally it feels a little big. I kind of feel like I'm wearing boats, but my wife says they look fine, they don't look too big, and you know, I think they're skating really well, so it hasn't been affecting me too much. But if you're somebody that skates half sizes like me, you might want to steer clear of these, because I don't really know how Braille's return policy works. Like if you ordered an 11 and it was way too big and you wanted to try a 10, I don't know how that's going to work. So just as a note, in case you're looking into getting these, they do not have any half sizes. So at this point, I've had about 5 skate sessions in these shoes, and I've said this already a couple of times in the video, I really like them. But I also am kind of biased. John Hill is one of my favorite YouTubers, one of my favorite skaters. I like what he does. I like his brand, so I'm really just going to try to support him as best I can. And, you know, buying his shoes is going to do that. And I like them, and they look good. I love white shoes, so when I saw that he was making them, I literally bought them the same day the video dropped. And I think they dropped for John Hill's birthday. So John Hill, if you happen to be seeing this, I know it's really late, but happy birthday. If you would like a full review after I've skated them for like a month or two, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to do like a final wrap up of the shoe towards like the end of their life cycle and see how they actually last over time. But that's gonna wrap up kind of this first impressions and unboxing of this shoe. Let me know what you think down below. If you like this video, hit the like button because it helps me out a ton. It'll push this video out to other people. If you want to see more shoe reviews, let me know. I know the Nyjah 3 just came out. If you're interested, maybe I can try to grab one of those. They're just really expensive. Might have to wait for a sale for those. But if it's something you'd actually watch, let me know down in the comments. And it is the holiday season, so be sure to go see your friends, see your family, tell them you love them, spend some time with them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.